the eyes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the tip of the nose.
Oh, look close up.
1990 grams, 4 pounds 6. Janet's a mom who's carrying twins. She went into labor early and was heading toward delivery of babies who wouldn't have made it.
A full-term pregnancy is 40 weeks, and I was in preterm labor at 18 weeks. And so they were worried that we were losing the pregnancy. And then from 23 weeks on, I've been here.
At 20 weeks, the babies would not have survived. All of the baby's organ systems are too premature to be able to sustain. At 25 weeks, it would have been a very difficult road.
I'll tell folks, listen, my marching orders from your babies are that we're going to do whatever it takes to keep the babies inside. The medicine Janet's on right now makes you feel bad. It really is a miserable medicine to be on.
So this is over 10 weeks now.
She's been here forever in a situation that would drive most people absolutely bananas.
This has become our kind of our studio apartment here. We've really settled in, as you can see. They say that, you know, for every day I'm here, it spares them 3 days downstairs in the NICU. I've just been contracting like crazy.
We're kind of maxed out on what we can do to stop contractions.
Oh dear.
Stories of the Sharp Experience is brought to you by Sharp Healthcare, designed not for profit but for people. For information or to choose a physician, call 1-800-82-SHARP or visit sharp.com.
Are you having an omelet today? Okay, remember I say you gotta jiggle. If it's not jiggling, it's not ready. ER workers, the OR nurses, they are very, very stressful jobs. And if I can feed them something good, they can go back to their environment and provide really good service to somebody. It's really nice. Bam, that's beautiful right there. Look at that. Bam! And bam, that's it. Stop for 1 minute and be courteous to somebody. That's the Sharp Experience. See that? Isn't that beautiful? There you go. It's just me being me. I'm doing it right in front of your face. I'm a natural at this.
And there was a little bike for 11-year-old, and I said, I shouldn't do this, and I went and did it, and it went,
I want my patients, when I interact with them, I want them to feel as though they are the only patient I have.
Go ahead and lay back here.
okay.
Good.
Listening is the most important thing that I do in terms of my ability to make a diagnosis, because the patient will always tell you eventually what's wrong with them if you listen enough.
It's okay to be numb and...
Yeah, I mean, it's, there's no evidence of any spinal injury, it's just... What I'm trying to do and what Sharp is trying to do is make it better for the patients. That's the difference we can make, and that's the art of medicine.
We see a lot of diabetes in healthcare. It involves their heart, it involves their legs, it involves their vision, and it involves their kidneys. That's the one thing we can actually do something about with diabetes.
They're going to take your left kidney most likely, and for him, they flip it over and put it down here in the front.
The thing that convinced me was basically my dad. His kidneys were failing. It's really bad every time he comes from dialysis. All he does is want to sleep, and he's really weak. In the beginning, we wanted to put him on the donor list, but they explained to us that it was going to be like a 5 to 6 year wait, and we didn't want to wait that long.
There's a crisis in minority transplant. Most of the organs that are donated come from Caucasian Americans. It pushes people who don't have a good match, therefore Hispanics, African Americans, to the bottom of the list. While they're waiting, their health is deteriorating. That's why it's so important for Hispanic families to donate to their loved ones.
That's when I started investigating to see if maybe I can give them a kidney. Then I called the coordinators here to see if we're compatible, and that's how it all started.
When they're almost finished with Elizabeth's surgery, then they will send for you. You're going to be amazed in the change. Your cheeks will get pink, your skin color will get better.
I want to see the person that I've seen years in the past. You know, see him healthy.
Your surgery takes about 2 to 2.5 hours. We don't do any surgery on your own kidneys. They stay right where they are. Okay?
Yes.
My parents were really worried about if I would have to be on medicine for the rest of my life. And they had their questions answered.
Elizabeth will have a normal life. She will not need to take any medicines. She will not be at any risk for kidney disease.
I've explained it to my daughter. She got scared in the beginning, but, you know, I'm scared for him, not for me. Actually, I'm scared for him. I just hope he doesn't reject it. I've always been his favorite.
Y ahora con el sacrificio que está haciendo por mí, es una virgencita para mí.
He still cries. He can't believe it, you know, that I'm actually doing this for him. Te quiero mucho, pa, y por eso te quiero dar el riñón.
You'll go to the 3rd floor. And another nurse will pick you up, which is the pre-anesthetic nurse, and she'll view everything I've done and ask you some more questions. Some of the questions will be repetitive. We have an elaborate check and balance system. Any questions about anything that I've given you?
Nah, not at all.
Not at all, okay. And you're so beautiful this morning. You look like you rolled out of a magazine.
Oh my God.
Mr. Lucero is a diabetic, and his health is failing rapidly. Any patient who stays on dialysis has a higher incidence of cardiac failure. If Elizabeth does not give this kidney to her father, he will certainly die.
I so admire what you are doing for your father. That is the most powerful thing that any person can do for another person, is give life.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hugs and kisses, and then I'll whisk her away.
Bye.
At the belly button, we're going to put in a telescope through an incision. We can then look at the left kidney, and we'll watch it on a video monitor. Evan, it looks good. We'll put it in some ice, and as soon as I prep it here, then we'll move over to the next operating room and open up the recipient and get ready to put this in.
Bye.
You have a very nice daughter. I met her this morning.
Dice que conoció a su hija esta mañana.
We've had kidneys that lasted 25, 30 years from a live related donor. Cadaver donors rarely last that long.
Okay, I'm going to head next door then.
Take a little.
Here. Act 2. Yeah, the whole belly down to mid-thigh on this side. Told Mr. Lucero that everything went well with his daughter. He's getting a very, very good kidney. Living kidney is the best. There's a little more bleeding than we normally have. Making lots of urine. Making urine and getting him off dialysis. Those are the keys. And that's it. He's done.
Hello. Hello, doctor.
How are you? Good to see you.
Yourself?
Good. He tolerated the surgery very well, and again, the kidney's working good, so that's the best we can ask for.
Doctor said that right when he put it in, he started making urine.
Haciendo orines, ya.